Cleveland Clinic, Florida provides individualized treatment plans for excellent outcomes of health problems ranging from the most common to the most complex, even in cases considered untreatable by others. Cleveland Clinic, Florida. Every life deserves world-class care.
It's the After the Show podcast, precious.
We don't care, we're about to swear on the air. It's the After the Show, so tune in if you dare. KVJ, get risque every single day. It's uncensored. We can say what we want to say.
What's up, y'all? Happy Tuesday.
People think that we're late for the podcast because Kevin's giving us a stern talking to because the dance bit didn't go well.
Well, he should, but that's not what's going on.
Yeah, you know, Kevin, he always yells at us when bits don't go right.
You didn't dance up to par.
Well, it wasn't like we were doing it on purpose. We didn't go out there and go, let's fuck up this bit for Kevin.
You actually did a great job dancing. I did not.
Yeah, Kevin's not like that. He's not a dick.
Not my style. I will have you before you guys take off, though. Remember, all I need is 3 10-second dance clips.
We're going to do it.
Yeah.
We're going to do it. Let's go downstairs to the same spot. Can we do that?
Yeah, I can. Since I don't have to be on the radio, I can fire the clips, and then you guys could do it. We'll have the video.
Yes, another person would help out greatly.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I'll be there. I'll fire the clips. I'll do the commentary and the play-by-play, and we'll just get Suits probably to do the video on it. We're good.
I
love it.
It's a family affair, baby.
Just like that. Just like that. Easy. No sweat, man.
People are calling you Rocky. It's the RVJ show, Rocky, Virginia, and Jay.
Those boxing the computer. Yeah, I just, I think everybody probably has their own version of it.
Sure.
But that's how you dial up my version of it. You have a bit that's technically flawed from the whole thing, and nothing's like, I can't see or hear, and this is not going to go well, anything, and you can't see or hear me, and so, like, what a disaster that was. So I'm like, all right, well, those things happen. Let's just move on. Here, let me play a dance song. Oh, shit, the computer doesn't work now. It froze up. It's just like, of all the times, that's just the time where it's like you're rushing out of the house, and you're going, oh, my gosh, and you look, and the baby shit on the bed or something like that, And then that's where you just leave it, and then your husband comes along, and you're going, I can't believe they just left baby shit out like that.
I mean, right off the bat, Kevin, I can't hear you.
Yeah, I was like, that was the first. You can't hear me. Oh boy.
Sometimes you take a swing and you miss.
Yeah, that was just it. So I'm like, all right, we'll have to. Got a little too tricky. Got too big for our britches. It kind of happens. I think that was just it. We expected some tech stuff to work, and no, come on, man. Downscale your imagination, Kev.
Your hands look quick, though. That's good.
They were actually pretty good. One of the things I'd done at the gym. I need to start writing down a laundry list of things that I want to be able to do that I can't do. It's like a growing list, but the things like going, I'm just like, I think I would be cooler. I'd be a cooler person if I could do that. You ever have those things?
Speed bag?
Yes.
That would make you look
so
hot.
I was doing that, because I was, I was breaking up workouts between 9-round fitness, which is great, and they got those all over South Florida. And, then even my other trainer, his small little boutique gym in North Palm, they both had those speed bags. And especially at 9-round, though, they were kind of like, there's a timing thing on doing it. And, I was doing it one time, and I was done with my workout, and I was sitting there in the speed bags right by the chairs where you kind of get ready. There's this chick on the speed bags.
Oh, a girl was doing it?
Oh, yeah, there's some badass chicks that go through there.
Amazing.
I'm like going, gosh, I want to be able to do that. And I just, like a big dumb Russian bear, like, it's just, not working out. And they just,
it does look cool.
Oh, it's so badass.
When you get into that groove.
Yes. And
you kind of had that with the computer, though.
I did. It was kind of like, that was a little bit of, you know what? It's showing you it's taken root a little bit because my hands were working kind of like a speed bag. That was a speed bag technique.
I can tell you've been doing the work.
Yeah. I can do it great to a computer. I just can't do it to a real speed bag.
Yeah, keep doing it. Maybe they'll get you a new computer.
Yeah, but I want to get that down. That's one of the things that I want to be able to do. Like just crossing off to make Kev cooler. Speed bag is badass.
That's
man.
A good one.
It is, yeah. So I'm going to start writing those down. So I got about like 15, 20 things. I'm like, gosh, if I could just do that. Drums. Not that I could sit there and sit in for a band, but I've had a couple situations where there was an empty drum kit. And I sit down, but nothing like somebody else came behind me and goes. But
if you want to just get up there and compete within a year, if you practice, practice 4 times a week and you did it an hour a day, within a year you'd be able to get up on stage and without a doubt do what you want to do.
Not even that I would play in a band.
Yeah,
I want to have 1 minute where I could really impress the shit out of somebody. If I
if there ever was a time for anybody listening to learn an instrument, now is the time.
Yeah.
Now's the time to do it, baby. What are you waiting for?
I hear
Not you. I'm just saying.
I know.
A lot of people, I'll get text messages going, I'm 53 years old and I really would love to play the guitar, but I'm too old.
Yeah.
No, you're not. You're not looking for a fucking record deal from Columbia. Just get a guitar.
Be the same thing on guitar. Not that I can sit there and play it, but I would want just a quick riff. Like go, and be like, and just walk away from it. People are going, damn, he's good. Meanwhile, I'm not good. I just know 10 seconds great of a guitar riff.
It's therapeutic doing all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Learning it.
That's what.
I'd like to see Virginia on a fucking sax. A phone.
Are we talking about nut sacks or saxophone?
Saxophone. Nut sack.
I'm not going to make a video of me on a nut sack.
Nut sack is such a vulgar term.
It's just gross.
It is. Nut sack.
I mean, there's vulgar and there's it's like just gross.
That is a gross term.
Yeah, that's gnarly. Yeah, people are sending me Suits started. I'll give him credit, but people are like, yeah, there was an employee of the Whole Foods that I go to on Palm Beach Lakes right by 95 where I was on Sunday. Yeah. Sunday I was there. Yeah, Queen and I ventured out in our face masks and went in there. I will admit, and they did say that Whole Foods has implemented enhanced daily cleanliness and sanitation protocols.
There was an employee that what?
When we were walking in, they had on the gloves and they had a face mask and they were handing you the wipes, to wipe stuff down. So that was there. They say that across all their stores are operating under social distancing guidelines. I thought it was really a good idea talking about the lanes, the one way and the directional thing. If they just put something down to say, do not enter this way, go around to the other side and come down it this way. Maybe there's a way that they could do that pretty quick. I thought it was pretty cool. It says all stores would be closing 2 hours early to give employees more time to stock shelves, sanitize the stores, and the rest for the next day. So, they're doing stuff, but, not that they're a ratchet store or anything like that. It's just this is happening, people are just getting it. So, hopefully that person's okay. But, yeah, I'm like, man. Yeah, I texted the Queen. I'm like, oh, did you see that? She's like, yeah, already on it. So. Yeah, that's probably going to be the case. Everybody, we'll probably get to a point by the time we get into, I'd say probably May, where your local grocery store or someplace where you go, be like, yep, somebody there got it. You're going to have some place like right now until this Whole Foods thing. I can't really say like nobody here had, tested positive. I hadn't really been in the path of any place that I knew that somebody who had coronavirus had been.
I'm waiting for.
So there's somebody at that Whole Foods that has it?
Yeah.
Oh, that's what they're saying.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm waiting for somebody to get the first case from a delivery person. If that happens, I'm wondering what, if someone has been self-quarantined and all they've done is get delivery, then they test positive.
Right.
Is there going to be a thing about delivery? I don't know.
And that's going to happen.
And
just think about it. It's going to happen.
And I still would probably take a chance on delivery. Because then what are you going to do? You can't go to the grocery store. You can't order something because they might be the coronas on there. At that point, you're like...
You've decreased your odds by coming in contact with only one person. But yeah, if that one person has it...
Well, it's like chlamydia. It just takes one.
That's all it does. No, you're right.
You can have sex with 10 people at spring break. You could be cool. You might have chlamydia. Mm-hmm. You might got the guns.
You don't know.
Gonorrhea.
Not gonzo dick.
No.
Which that would be a good blessing.
It's blue and it's crooked.
And it's upside down.
But it's pretty long.
It's up, but it's upside down. You'd have to...
Doesn't it hang that way anyway?
I thought, no. most penises go like this.
When they're hard.
Yeah, Gonzo's would go like this. And then you would have to have sex like that.
It'd be a weird ride.
Thank you for the visual.
Yeah.
It'd be a weird ride, exactly.
Let me see here. One question. How did the Mexican queen get her nickname? Jasmine wanted to know. It was just something a long time ago. We just started calling her that. She's because she's Mexican. She's 50% Mexican. Her dad is 100%, and her mom is like a Russian Jew. And then also, too, she's just very queenly. One, she rules the house, and she loves all that pretentious shit that I don't care about. You know, that's why she's got ridiculous-looking glasses, because they're made by some brand or something.
Gucci.
Okay.
They're very nice.
Couldn't even tell you. Yeah, her and my daughter and all that stuff. And so I just, it was kind of a ribbing on how pretentious and all that kind of stuff she is with some of that stuff.
Do you still have the original recording of Mexican Queen, the tribute song?
We have none of that stuff. Anything from Wild 95.5 is fucking gone.
Damn.
It's sad. There's so much shit on there. Everything from your guys' first show to all my mom's stuff, all the Ann stuff, every song that's ever been done, written for the morning. There's songs that I wrote that I don't even remember that were in that system that are gone.
Dang.
One of these days we'll take it through and get that answer, because right now we don't know. We have the thing that had it on there, the hard drive that went bad.
3 people have had it. They've all claimed to be able to fix it, and not one motherfucker's fixed it.
Yeah.
It's that broke.
Well, I don't know, because I feel like one of... never mind, I've said too much, but something weird happened with one of the cases.
Yeah, I feel like there's got to be somebody.
Do we know where it is? We still have it?
Oh, yeah, we have it,
okay.
yeah.
Yeah, maybe I'll take that one of these days here. I'll... just because I think I'll just plunk it down, take it to the best that could have it. Just, you make that risk. And
well, that maybe the best that could have it is some guy that's like looking for work right now.
Yeah, so we've gotten different price tags on it. Some people said it's only like a $300 job, and then they realized it wasn't. Then it was $1,600. I don't know. All that happened was
we could swing $300 between us. I can't swing $1,600.
It crashed, I believe. Either was it right after we got fired to Miami, or right going up to Miami.
I think it was pretty much in between, because I was like, hey, I'd like to have some of the material, and then I was told, oh, yeah, that hard drive crashed. I'm like, so we don't have a backup? And like, nope, that's it. I'm like, so we have nothing that we've done over 14 years. And they're like, nope.
Yeah.
I was like, really? Okay.
Awesome.
So if I actually got to the old station, could get in, they probably still have stuff in the system. If it's part of the same system, I don't know. Maybe it's not.
I might be able to get you in.
Would I get in trouble for that?
Yes.
I go in there and riff our old audio.
If they saw us coming, they would probably.
What are you going to do?
They'd probably not be happy.
Well, they wouldn't be happy. Technically, what I would get charged with trespassing. That's pretty not a big fucking deal. All right. Let's do this shit.
That's going to be cheaper than paying this guy to fix it the right way.
Exactly. But the only thing that would suck is I'd have to stay there for hours getting all that information and putting it to a new...
You'd have to do it in the cloak of night.
I would. It sounds very exciting. I'd wear my eye patch. I'd get a fake mustache.
Probably got to wait until this whole quarantine nonsense is over.
Or do you?
No, now's the time
to do it because you have...
Well, but they're probably like us, though. They probably have limited people in the building, and they probably have a lockdown on everybody that's there.
So do we, but I see motherfuckers in here left and right.
Yeah, on the weekends, there are... He's right. There are motherfuckers in here.
Oh, yeah. It's locked down in quotes. It's not that hard to get in here.
All right, do what you got to do then. I know nothing.
Okay.
We could Mission Impossible get you in there on a weekend overnight.
How awesome would that be if I actually got into our old station, got all of our audio, and didn't get caught? There's no
way we pull that off.
No way. What a pipe dream.
Sean wanted to know how long into the Kevin and Virginia show did Jaybird join? I started listening in like 03.
04, April 17th, 04.
Yeah, it was 5 years. So
Yep.
we had done 5 without Jaybird, and then the last 15 with.
And
so much better with.
And this fucker just came into your life. I wish we could go back, and I wish the people could see the interview you guys gave me at the Duffy's off PJ Boulevard.
I know I was drunk.
Oh, you were so drunk. Kevin had it together. I remember I went in there and dressed with a
Kevin can be drunk too and still look like he has it together.
I wouldn't say
I can't.
He had it together, but you definitely both were drinking. You were definitely drunk, and I had a suit on without the blazer, and I was being all prim and proper with you guys. And then I remember during the interview, I said something about drinking, and I thought, oh man, I shouldn't have said that. I go, well, not that I drink all the time. And then you go, oh, we love to drink all the time. They took the biggest gulp of whatever you were drinking.
Pirate's booty. Probably some concoction.
But I remember leaving and go, I think that went well. I think it went good.
It must have.
Yeah, I'll have to bring up, I'll show you guys too. I was bringing it here because, the Queen's like, okay, this thing, I'm getting rid of that picture. It's got to go. Remember we were on the cover of a radio magazine called Morning Mouth?
Yes.
Yeah.
Way back in the day. Yeah, I got that down in the car. I'm out. Denny's go down and grab it and bring that up. So I was going to just put it in the studio.
Oh, the Queen's kicking it out of her house.
Yeah, it's like, she's like, that's going, that's got to go. She's like, you got to find a place for that because that's getting out of here. Yeah. That's the Queen. That's her castle,
It's the Queen.
Yeah, that's the Queen. I'm like, all right. Okay.
No radio crap on my walls.
It's part of my legacy. Fuck your legacy.
You don't even have the audio, asshole.
Yeah.
You have no legacy.
Yeah, you have no proof of your legacy.
Oh, yeah.
Let's hear all your bits. Oh, you don't have
the first 18 years of your career don't exist.
All the kid art was off the wall, and the kid's like going, you're taking down art? She's like, yep, fuck, it's going.
It wasn't good anyway.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. She's like, here, you take it. And they go, we don't want it. We want to keep it here. She's like, I don't want this shit in my house.
Oh.
She's like, if you want your art, you take it with you.
But
she's like, it's leaving my house.
Aren't you guys getting ready to put a staircase? Aren't you guys making a hole?
That's why it is. She likes to purge. She's a big time purger. She'll just be like, and then everything's got to go. And she's not a very sentimental person. So I told the kids, I'm like, yeah, you know what you need to do? Just take some photos of. In fact, I had a frame thing from one of our early St. Patrick's Day when we were doing the green jello wrestling up in Jensen Beach. And I'm just taking photos of that. And you have it digitally. And if you ever want to go back and blow it back up, well, you can go ahead and do it that way. But
I'll take it if she doesn't want that kind of stuff.
Yeah,
okay.
we should keep all that and keep it for,
Yeah, I'll find a place for it. I've got several pieces like that. I actually hung them up in my garage. So the artwork in my garage is a lot of stuff that maybe I wouldn't put up in the house, but it still makes the garage fun.
I got some weird old shit, too, that might be able to help that out as well. Old, wild 95.5 stuff that I found.
If it's framed, I'll take it.
okay. I had a frame when I was looking, I'm like, oh, why do I even have this framed? Like, I looked at it, it was like the best of the Palm Beaches. I think it was our first year.
Okay.
And they had a second behind Jennifer Ross. I'm like, why did I frame that? Who?
What a shitty frame. I agree with the Queen.
What a terrible, she's like, why would you? She's like, you're second. I'm like, yeah, I don't know. I'm like, why do we even frame this? I'm like, who wants to brag about, yeah, I'm second best in the Palm Beaches?
Second, it's just the first loser.
It was. I'm like, why do I want to tout that?
I totally agree with the Queen.
Yeah.
But I think we should give it to Jennifer Ross.
Yeah, we
so
should.
she can hang it up.
Yeah, man, why don't you hang this up? It's nice. I mean, you
earned
people
it.
like you better than us, so we're only second best in the Palm Beaches.
But Jennifer Ross has all of her audio.
Oh.
Probably, yeah.
Dang.
There you go.
It hurts.
Yeah. Somebody said, yeah, we need a KVJ museum. Yeah, probably getting that way. Got some odd things every now and then just pop up. That'd be kind of interesting. It is kind of fun just to watch. And I think the one thing that Denny's is bringing up will be cool up here. I'll put that
Okay.
on the studio wall.
Well, we were lucky. We had a beautiful friend. Her name was Siobhan, and she owned a frame shop. Yeah. And so a lot of times she would frame a lot of this stuff for us, and rest in peace. She passed away a year ago. And so a lot of our stuff that's framed, I get a warm feeling in my heart when I look at it, because I'm like, oh, Siobhan framed that for us.
I know, yeah. I've got that too.
It makes me happy
It's all good
whenever I
stuff.
see her work.
Yeah, you can see on the camera here. Here's the one, and that's the cover. We'll hang that in here.
Gosh, if I've ever wanted to punch somebody, I'm talking about myself.
Oh yeah, no, I got a massive dick face on.
Oh, Kevin, look how smuggy.
Smug ass dick face.
What a smuggy dick.
Yeah.
And I'm just a fat douche. You can tell.
Look at him.
Okay, this picture is interesting because you can tell Virginia does not like me during that time period. You have Mary Anna on the show. They're away from each other, and Kevin could not look more dickier.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was tough times.
Those were tough.
Those were dark days. Gotta tell you.
That's a funny picture.
It was rough.
Yeah.
What year is that?
I don't know. It might say on the magazine
If it's
cover.
if it's 05, Virginia, that was.
It's 06.
Okay, that's in the height of the awfulness.
Yeah, okay. That's funny, boy. What was it, 14 years ago?
Dang.
Dang. Yeah, I'm still mad you guys didn't.
Never mind. I don't want to hang that up.
Yeah, that's shitty.
I just changed my mind.
I hate that picture.
That one's actually going to the dumpster.
All right.
I mean,
No, I'm just kidding. Kind of.
I look like I should be somewhere in the band Smash Mouth.
Well, it's the magazine's called.
Hey now, you're a lard ass.
It's called Morning Mouth.
I hate everything.
And yeah,
I hate it, Virginia.
you look large.
I don't look good.
Fun stuff.
We
right
all
there.
wore matching outfits. I mean, how ridiculous.
I mean, what a bunch of
We're all wearing
cornballs.
white tops and denim bottoms.
Yeah.
Cheese dicks.
Ugh.
Should have got cheese dick of the year.
I want to punch everybody in that picture, myself included.
Good times. Got an email here from Jacob. Said a couple questions for the gang. Kevin, I feel there is some truth to what you've been saying about alcohol affecting sleep patterns. I've been quitting drinking about 2 hours before bed, and I feel like it really helps. Are you still doing this, and are you drinking more lately? Yeah, no, it definitely does help. I mean, and I'm not a genius who figured it out. I read about it, and I'm like, that makes sense because I've noticed, nights when you're drinking or whatever, I would wake up at 4 a.m. I'm like, well, why am I not tired right now? And I'm like, why am I awake? I should be knocked out until like noon. I think when I was younger, I used to. I would drink. And then I pass out and I wake up at noon and be like, okay, I feel great. Let's do it again. But as you get older, it gets tougher. And so I read that and I started doing that. And when I am good with it, then it makes a massive difference. Drinking more, I think I probably I space things out a lot more. Like I said, the one thing that I'm trying to change or do differently is get over being a massive binge drinker like I used to, where I'd plow down 5 or 6 in a row. And now...
And then fight the wall.
Yeah, or just, and I was... Thankfully, when I drink, I'm never a angry drunk. I'm always fun party Kev, and I have a good time. But sometimes I don't understand when everybody doesn't want to have as much of a good time as I do when I'm drinking. And so that often would be result in some friction. And so, yeah, I still drink a ton. I drink probably about every day, but I really space it out. So... during the week, I may have a couple drinks during the course of a day. I'll have maybe one after the show, maybe one a little bit later, maybe about 2 hours before bed. I really try to watch that 2-hour window. And then on the weekend, during the course of a Saturday, I'll maybe space out and have 3 to 4 drinks in the course of a whole day. And that's how I'm trying to do my drinking now. So, but yeah, when you add it up, it's still a pretty solid amount. I mean, I'm in the heavy drinking category still. Probably always will be. So I still love drinking. It's fantastic. But yeah, it does make a big difference, at least for me, and I feel like it works a lot better personally if I do the spacing. So that's my plan. Texarado Longhand, have you tried the Sweet Baby Ray's Honey Mustard Dipping Sauce? What are your thoughts? It is of the sweeter and creamier variety. Been on a run of it lately. Also, go fuck yourself.
Yeah, I don't hate it. In fact, I like Ray's. Ray's does a lot of good stuff. Their barbecue is good.
It's very good.
I'm
It's
a
one
fan
of my
Ray's.
favorites. Yeah.
They do a lot of new concoctions, too. I like what Ray's does.
Yeah. I thought so as well. So
It's
Ray's one of my
affordable,
favorites.
too. It's not crazy expensive.
Yeah, you're right.
I like the price on that Sweet Baby Ray.
You know what I've noticed with all the barbecue sauces? So there's a section at Publix or a section at some of the other grocery stores where they have the local or the South Florida or the Florida sauces.
Yes.
And holy shit, what a difference in price.
They're
You're talking $8.99.
Yeah.
Because I think they have to, right? Because probably there's a fee.
probably small batch specialty sauces that maybe cost Publix more to buy,
And then
they pass the cost on to you. They have to.
Because there's a lot of barbecue sauces and honey mustards I want to try, but $9, $9 is a big investment on something
That's too much.
Well, you've never even tried it before. You're There's a lot of shitty sauces out there.
When Sweet Baby Ray's is under $3, you're like, okay.
Well, I can take a chance with a Baby Ray's and not like it. For $3, I'll take that risk. $9?
Yeah.
Go shit in a hat.
That's my finishing move, actually, in the dance-off.
Oh, well, you're gonna win this thing.
That would be for one of the. So much that I've heard that saying. One of these days,
go shit in a hat.
I take your
and somebody
hat
does.
off your head,
All right.
and during the end of the dance-off, I shit in it.
and then put it back on his head.
Yes.
That was one of my mom's favorite expression. Go shit in a hat.
That's beautiful.
Also, I got an email about delivery. It's important stuff. Give a huge shout out to Opportunities in Delray. They delivered to me in Loxahatchee. Dang, that is covered some ground. How about that?
They deserve a good tip.
Yeah, they will be taking orders on Wednesdays and delivering to the western communities, Royal Palm, Acreage, and Loxahatchee on Thursdays. We're very limited on our craft beer choices out here besides Royal Palm Brewing, which I have been supporting. They're great. Royal Palm Brewing is great. Great people run that. A lot of good IPAs. Just go to their website, findyourhoppyplace.com. Check your beers and pay online. There's even a place to give a tip, so you don't have to get close to each other. Go support. That is great. They have a really cool place. Thing that's nice about Opportunities, too. Obviously, I've been there as well. If it's got alcohol, I've been there. They really... first of all, they know the beers around here to get. Like, they will know. Like, to me, if you have an IPA, you got to have fresh. And fresh is hard to keep. That's civil society because I don't know if they so many places I go and they're like, oh, we're out of fresh, right? It's high demand. I don't know if they've caught up with the demand of it yet for civil society, but they had that. And then they have all the great local beers you want. But they have wine. They had like kombucha if you weren't drinking. So they had a good mix of pretty much everything. So it wasn't just like craft beer. You could go in and if you're a wine drinker or something else, you get. I think they even had like vodka that you could do and mix some stuff up.
I don't want to brag, but I had some wine on Friday night.
With who?
With Denny's and Jen, his wife. Yeah, during the video game, I was drinking a little whiskey, and then she goes, "Well, we got wine here too." And I had 2 glasses of wine pretty quick, and oh my gosh.
Uh-oh.
Oh, yeah.
You've talked about how before wine makes you horny.
It does make me horny.
What'd you do?
I mean, I lost the game, so maybe that should...
Did you go in the bathroom and tug one out real quick?
I should have.
Started working the wrong controller.
In retrospect, I totally should have spanked it. Probably would have played better. I had the baby batter in the brain.
Yeah. Wine's a good beverage. I'm having more of that. It is higher alcohol, but I drink it a lot slower. Like if I have some beers that I really love, I'm like, well, that went down quick. Oh, that went down quick.
Yeah, I can see myself liking wine a little bit more. I got to find the right flavor.
Okay.
The one I had, Denny's, what did I have? A Sauvignon?
Sauvignon.
Blanc. It was
a frigate franc.
It was something like a Halsey Franc or a Valacon.
Okay.
Yeah, it was very fucking fancy.
Sounds French, whatever it was.
What was he having?
It was Sauvignon Blanc.
Boom.
Oh,
It was
very
a type
nice.
of wine.
It's a very light white.
It was very light. The aftertaste was very dry, very very dry.
I love a
note.
dry, light white.
I liked
Oh, yeah.
it though. It definitely kicked me into overdrive.
Okay.
Oh,
Would
yeah.
you be upset if you found out after he left that he had gone in your bathroom and tugged it? Because wine makes him horny. And he was at your house.
If anyone was going to tug it at the house, I'd be fine with Bird. But
Thanks, dog.
if a stranger came in and started tugging it, then yeah.
There's no way I did it because I only went to the bathroom just to go pee, and I would be the quickest comer.
We don't know how you come.
Like a hummingbird.
Like, this bird, don't come quick.
Hummingbird.
This is getting vulgar. All right.
Very nice. Got to tell you, Wooden Stash Dave has pretty much got the history of the KVJ show down in the chat room. Some people are still asking about, how he started, maybe newer to the show. And he goes all the way back to the person who was with us before, Jaybird intern Todd, also known as the Whiteberry White because of how deep his voice was and for the style of his speech. Yeah, he loved hip-hop. Remember that?
He did.
Todd would be the last intern for Kevin and Virginia. That's true. That was the end of the era. He was the last intern. Intern Todd. He started as a true intern and, kind of was a sidekick at the end. After a failed lengthy national search to find Todd's replacement, Kevin decided that he would likely have better luck simply finding someone from the area who was entertaining. It's almost like he's reading our
Wikipedia.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what he's doing. I don't know.
Can you go in there to our Wikipedia and change it to what you're writing? Because yours sounds better.
Because I think officially I was hired as a producer. After the contest was over, I got paid. I wasn't an intern. I got hired as
you never were an intern. Todd was the
producer.
last official intern we had. Everybody else was doing it for credit or whatever they were doing. But yeah, you actually got a salary when you came in.
And what a salary it was.
Yeah.
Here's a nickel, kid.
Oh, it was not a good salary.
And he said, so he held a 5-day contest to find the next Todd. That was it.
That fucker knows.
Yeah, he's on it. So there you go. 16 years ago.
There's some other stuff, too, we need to add to that Wikipedia page. I honestly think the pink eye, I think that deserves its own paragraph. People still ask me about that. It's one of those bits that I'll always get asked about.
Yeah, you should.
And don't worry, there will be a JMZ part 2 eventually. She's gonna crack, y'all. I'll get her. I got a couple blues in her, and she will totally
Sauvignon
Blanc, whatever that wine was.
Blue.
Get a couple of those in there. I'll get the truth.
All right, let me see a couple other things. Just a quick shout out here from Brittany. Said, love what you guys are doing to support bartenders. I work for Scent Hound, you might recognize from Paul's in the Park, and we have 4 Palm Beach County locations where we bathe and groom dogs. We're still open and we're still hiring. I thought maybe you could pass along the info to the restaurant people and others who are looking for work.
Oh, wow.
We currently have openings for location manager, front desk groomers, and bathers, scent tech. Go to scenthound.com/applications. Thanks for everything you do and keeping us entertained through this stressful time.
Yeah, if you love pets and you need to get a gig,
right?
I like it.
There you go. You got yourself a gig. So anything like that, let us know.
Everyone's asking all these update questions now. I don't understand why Kevin never gets laid. I've been listening for 10 years, but why doesn't he ever get laid?
It's a mystery of the world.
That's a whole podcast on its own.
That is. That's a whole other
Maybe you need
topic.
to give the queen some Sauvignon Blanc.
Yeah.
Apparently it gets motherfuckers horny.
Yeah.
It got his bird horny.
She goes from happy, having a good time to I am passed out, and the window is about 3.5 minutes. Like, if you turn around and have a side conversation, you look back, where'd she go? What happened?
Well, it's been so long. I feel like all you might need is 3.5 minutes.
Oh, my God.
I'd fuck her 5 times.
Oh, my gosh. If you patted Kevin on the back, he's going to come.
Yeah.
That's why we don't touch him.
That's why we can't hug him anymore.
Long before the 6 feet distance rule.
That's right.
Don't touch him. He'll come on you.
Yeah, it was social distancing for different reasons.
It's hard to explain that to interns.
Yeah, it's tough. You probably should in today's era.
We don't have interns anymore. We're cool.
No, it's true.
Yeah.
Fired them all.
That's right. All righty. Well, thank y'all for locking in and checking us out. We'll be back tomorrow. Enjoy your Tuesday. Goodbye.
Cleveland Clinic, Florida provides individualized treatment plans for excellent outcomes of health problems ranging from the most common to the most complex, even in cases considered untreatable by others. Cleveland Clinic, Florida. Every life deserves world-class care.